Hi, in this video, we'll just continue our solution here for number 1. So, we're going to compute for p negative 4. Let's see if kini ba siya kay greater than 0, meaning above the x-axis, or less than 0. So, let's see what happens. So, just substitute in our expression here. So, we have negative 4 plus 3, then negative 4 plus 2, then negative 4 minus 3. So, let's see kung positive or negative ba siya. Kini negative 1, negative 2, then negative 7. Alright? So, multiply all of them. So, that becomes what? I am sure that this is negative 14. So, compute naman po na to, no? That is negative 14, positive 2 times negative 7, negative 14. You know, negative 14 is less than 0. Di ba? Negative man siya. Less than 0. Okay. So, ang atong P of 4 kay negative 14 man less than 0. Okay? So, which means that the graph in this interval is below the x-axis. So, below day siya. Nanatay clue nga, below na siya. How about kani? So, just continue hantod mahurot, no? So, next, kini, no? So, substitute negative 5 over 2. Okay, then substitute that in our negative 5 over 2 plus 3. So, that is negative 5 over 2 plus 2. Then, we have negative 5 over 2 minus 3. Ato na lang ni siyang i-decimal kay dali. You know, negative 2.5 plus 3. Positive man na, no? Negative 2.5 plus 2. Negative 2.5 minus 3. So, I am sure nga, mas hindi na ito mahurot o solve. Pero ahot doon na lang na to, no? Okay, para makonect na to ang points mamaya. Okay, so before we proceed, no, look at this. Dere, when your x is negative 4, your p of x is negative 14. Alright, remember that one. Okay, next is we have this one. How much is this? Negative 2.5 plus 3, positive 0.5. Then this one is negative 0.5. Alright. And this one is negative 2.5. So that's negative 5.5. So let us just multiply all of these numbers and then we'll get the answer. So 0.5. So 0.5 times, okay, 0.5, that's 0.25 times 5.5. So that is, this is an positive 1.375. So let us 375. You can round this off to 2 decimal place. 1.38. Okay, so positive 1.38. So meaning this is greater than 0. Okay, positive man. So meaning we are sure that okay, this one is greater than 0. So which means that the function in this interval is above the x-axis. Okay, and then take note that if x is negative 5 over 2, then our answer will be 1.38. Okay, remember this one because we will plot all of this later. How about for this? So 0 atong gamiton na test point. Okay, so padayon lang ta. So we have P is 0, right? So we will use 0. So just substitute. So 0 plus 3 plus 0 plus 2, then 0 minus 3. Okay, so we have 3 times 2 times negative 3. So I'm sure that's a negative already. 3 times 2, 6 times 3, 18. So negative 18. Alright, then that is less than 0. So this is, okay, so less than 0, yung P of 0, which means that this one, in this interval, our graph is below the x-axis, okay, and then remember that when your x is 0, your P of x is negative 18. Okay, you just remember this. And then finally, we have this interval. So we have 4. So pareha ra gid gyapon. So P is 4, right? Okay, so P of 4. So we have 4 plus 3, then we have 4 plus 2, then we have 4 minus 3. So we have 4 plus 3, 7. This is 6, this is 1. Right, so we have 7 times 6, so that is 42. Alright, 42. Now, 42. And 42 is greater than 0. And so, the function here in this interval, 3 to negative infinity, is above the x-axis. And when your when your x is 4, your P of x is 42. Okay? So, unsa ganito? Above, no? Sa kani nga interval, so let us review. Sa kani nga interval, ang atong graph kay below sa x-axis. So, nasa sa ubos. Sa kini nga interval, the graph is above the x-axis. So, ganiha ubos, no? Nya karon taas na pod. Unya, in this interval, the graph is below the x-axis, so paubos. And of course, dapat moagi siya dari kay naman siya y-intercept. Ana, wala kay choice. Dili ka pwede moagi diya kay wala man siya y-intercept diya. So ari jud ka. And then of course, finally, kini, so the graph is above the x-axis in this interval. So pataas. So nanata, connect all of this. Ana, then pasaka. Okay. So that will be the graph, right? Pero i-connect na to siya by using this plots, these points here. Negative 4, negative 14. So where's that point? Negative 14. So somewhere here. So we have negative 14. So 4, negative 14 is here. And this interval between these two, we have this one, negative 2.5, then 1.38. Negative 2.5, then 1.38. So here, negative, sorry, positive 1.38. So here, somewhere here. So if this is 1, negative 1.38 is here. So somewhere here. So this is just temporary point for connection. Next is this one. In this portion, of course, we will use 0. Okay, and 0, negative 18. So kini, okay, kanigid mismo. Then this one, in this interval, 4, 42. So 4, then somewhere here, it's a little bit lengthy. So 42, let's say this is 42, so somewhere here. Alright. So we have 4 here and 42. Let's say nara diri 42 no para ma-connect lang nato ha. Okay, and then connect all the points using connect all the points with a smooth curve, continuous smooth curve. All right. So let's do that. Let's use black, I think. And of course, our end behavior, no? So ganito. Kung i-multiply mo gud nimo tanan, kini siya. Ang answer ana ra gyud kay 1 ang iyahang coefficient nya. I'm sure x cube gina siya. Kay katuluhon ba na siya? X cube nya pag multiply pa jud, no? So ma x cube gina siya. So, di ba pag add siya unya positive unsa ganito dagway? Basta add siya og positive inani siya ang leftmost bubaba, ang rightmost mo taas. So inana gid ba ang behavior are? Dari ba unya ang rightmost paana ba? Okay. I-connect nato tanan points. Okay. So in this portion, of course, what I choice pababa gina siya. So yeah, moagi gina siya diha. So I'm sorry for this very pangit na drawing. So ana, then pababa jud ka, no choice. Diya ka moagi. Then you go downwards, and then moagi ka diha kay that's the y-intercept. And then you go upward again. This case. For 3 and 4, yeah, 3 and 4. So 3 and 3, I'm sorry, 3 to negative infinity. So ana, just connect all of this. Now, this is now our graph of f, and we're done. Okay, so this is the graph of p. I'm sorry, not f, but p. Alright, so the graph of p is this one. So I'm sorry, it should be smooth, okay? It's not perfect, but actually that's a smooth and continuous curve. Now, tama ba ang end behavior? Tama, no? Ang rightmost pababa, ang leftmost pababa, ang rightmost pataas. So tama, no? Pababa ang rightmost niya, of course pataas. So yeah, the end behavior is it's according to the end behavior that we predicted. Okay? So that's how you graph. So a little bit lengthy. So just bear with the thing. So let's verify this graph using our graphing calculator. Okay, so let's use a graphing calculator that is okay, x plus 3, x plus 2, then x minus 3. Okay, let's try this one. So we have a function. Okay, next time. So y, so that is our p of x. We have x minus 3, then close parenthesis, open. We have x plus 3, and then the last factor, we have x plus 2. I guess that's x plus 2. X plus 2, right? So we have this one, x plus 2. So let's see if our graph is really, so to confirm our answer, yeah, so this is really the graph. So this is actually a graphing calculator. GeoGebra has many, not only a graphing calculator, but you know, it can draw actually. So you compare your answer here. So it looks like what we have just, you know, graphed manually. So as you can see, it's clear that yeah. So niagi gid siya sa 18, no? Sa 18. Tanawa. Look at this. Niagi siya sa y-axis at negative 18 and so on. Alright. So yeah. Our answer is being verified by the graphing calculator, and so our answer is correct. So I hope nakuha siya, no? for this example. Okay. Now, for example number 2, kayo na mag-graph. But the challenge here is that first, before attempting to find the x-intercept, make sure that you can factor this one. Okay, factor. So, dapat maingani sag dagway before ka mo graph. Kay pangitaon, magyapon nimong factor later. So, dapat nakainani siya, naka-factored form. No? Naka-parenthesis, multiplied yung tanan. So, you find the factors. In other words, this one, you're going to factor this one out before proceeding to all of these steps here. Okay? So, that will be your practice exercise. And just, you know, watch again the video if you have some, clarifications to make. Okay? So, yeah. You try this one, and then you try also this one. So, for number 1, it's pretty easy because you're going to graph. It's already in factored form, but for here, G, you're going to factor this first. No? So, it's a little bit challenging. So, using the synthetic division if applicable and so on. In this one, you're going to, factor this one out again so that we can find the x-axis. So, taas-taas yun siya solution. Okay, but first, you try example number 2 and graph this one. Again, you're going to factor this one out. So, find a way that you can factor this one. Alright? So, that's still 3. Okay. So on. So, hopefully, makagraph tayo ng ang polynomial kay even, unya positive, or even nga negative. So, para magkaroon tag mga ingani nga graph, no? Nga iyahang mga ends kay inanig dagway. Alright. So, atong nibaw-an sa una, katong x cubed ay x squared gani. F of x equals x squared. Actually, kini siya, as you can see, this is positive yung leading coefficient, and even, which is 2. Kung sa gani graph ana, di ba ana man na siya, pasaka. So, it follows this end behavior, as you can see. So, the leftmost is ana, then the rightmost is ana. So, ni-follow Japon siya sa ato ang one even man ang n, unya greater than 0. So, yeah, it follows. But for 1, if katong linear lang, f of x equals x, 1 lang, 1 ang coefficient, positive, let's say positive 1. Ang graph man ana god kay ana ra. Okay? Pero basically, mo gini ang end behavior, no? Pababa, baba gid ang yang leftmost, unya ang rightmost ay pasaka pod, kaya lang straight. Pero you know, this is just a rough illustration of their end behaviors. Okay, so that would be all for polynomial functions and how do we graph them. Okay, that's one important thing, and don't forget the end behaviors. Okay, so that would be all for this video. Thank you very much and have a nice day.